Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to our Heat Team call. Here we are in June, and I'm really excited. First of all, my name is Tyra Wiebe. I do live in Augusta, Georgia, but I have the pleasure of introducing our speaker tonight. That's Alexis Busselman, who lives in College Station, and she is a international marketing director, and she's a mom of five children. They are 11, 8, 6, 4, and 1. That's a lot. And she's in a season of life that's just very full and deeply meaningful. And she's learning to love the chaos, I bet, even when it's challenging. And she's an amazing mom. She really is. But Alexis has been connected with Juice Plus for 24 years. Uh, First as a child on our Healthy Starts program, and now as a leader in the business. And she became a partner now 8 years ago. And within just 18 months, she reached national marketing director. And in these last 8 years, Alexis and her team have been nominated for numerous awards. She's been a main stage speaker and at several conferences, and she continues to train and share with our community on how she builds her business. So tonight, she'll be sharing with us about stepping into a new era. We all know what that's like now, right? It's very exciting, and what it looks like building a business with our new technology. Alexis, thank you so much for doing this with us tonight.
And
Absolutely.
Alexis, I'm going to press the mute button, which is going to mute everybody. So as they come on, they'll be muted. So you're going to have to unmute yourself in a second. I forgot to start that way. So I'm doing it now.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much, Tyra, for the introduction. I'm really excited to be with you guys tonight. Before we jump into my presentation, I just wanted to share with you a little bit of my Juice Plus story. So, like Tyra said, I was a Juice Plus kid. I was part of the Healthy Starts for Families program and have loved these products through a lot of seasons of my life. And it wasn't until I was in a season of kind of life change where I really looked at this business seriously. I had an amazing corporate career. I transitioned that to be at home once I had my oldest and realized that it was really difficult to have a traditional career and also be at home. And so after my second baby was born, I was really looking for something different. I was really just praying that the Lord would open a door for me. And I wasn't super thrilled about this door. I had been a partner for a couple years, but had never shared the products. But the very first time I did share, Carolyn Swander, my national marketing director, actually reached out to me that very first time just to introduce herself, offer to help, and share with me more about this business. And I wasn't really interested at that point. And so she says you should just be there to support me if I ever needed anything. And the next time I put in an order, she called me again, you guys. And in that few months, my life had shifted a little bit. So I want to kind of start with that tonight because you never know the season of life that somebody is in, no matter what it looks like on social media or how they're perceived, even when you're, chatting with them, like you never know, like when someone may need these products or need this business. And so I said yes to coming into this business. I was, like I said, looking for something different and was willing to take that chance. And so I've loved my time here in the Juice Plus business, but I have seen a lot of ups and downs. So I made it to national marketing director in 18 months, which is fast and furious, you guys. And then saw a huge drop off when we had COVID. It was so difficult to continue building our businesses the same way. And so had to completely rebuild my business after we came into COVID and came back stronger and greater than ever and just had so many great gals on my team that I love doing life with and I love doing this business with. And, then we had another big shift. There was a lot of life transition for so many of us, and we've had a lot of technology transition. And it's just been really tough. And I know so many of you are also in that season. So I just want to speak to you to that tonight, that like this is an opportunity for us to kind of have a new beginning. And that's a normal thing in this business. You're going to see the ups and the downs, especially if you have longevity. Looking at some of the other national marketing directors that were on this call, Nikki and Tyra and Carolyn and Debbie, all of them can tell you that in the years that they've been in this business, there's going to be ups and downs. So just know that kind of going in. And I was really grateful, especially that very first down that I had had so many mentors share on calls like this, where it was almost something I had expected, that I knew that there would be some of those. So I'm going to share my screen tonight. I'm going to show you guys lots of verbiage. Feel free to take pictures with your phone or screenshot it. You can always message me after if you don't catch something, but my goal tonight is to just empower you to just feel brave that you can reach back out to people again, and just give you some tools and resources for that. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you. And hopefully, let's see here. Present. Perfect. Okay. If you can't see my screen, someone say something, but I'm thinking that you guys can all see it. So this is my beautiful family. Those are my 5 kids. And I have built my business with them by my side this entire time, and have pretty much had at least 1 or 2 of them with me at every event, every conference, everything I've ever done. So tonight we're going to be talking about recruiting for a new season, onboarding and language and technology and what that looks like. So to start you off, I want you to think, like, I'm going to share with you, how did I build my business? So these are some pictures of my business from the very early days, the first couple of years. That's my 3rd baby, Lane, sleeping on me. I'm using a computer in that picture. I actually do majority of my business now from my phone, on a Zoom call. Did a lot of meal preps and a lot of in-person events where you can see like a huge crowd like that. That was what my business looked like and how I built in the beginning, and success that I had. So some things to think about as you're thinking about building how you built your business. So question, what are things that I've done in the past to build my business that were successful? So think about what you've done before, and kind of how is that transition? Do you feel like you're doing the exact same things and still having success, or, are we struggling a little bit? Second thing, how have I recruited and trained new partners? I can tell you from when I started my business 8 years ago, that looks totally different than it looks today. And that's normal, and it should look different. But think about that. How did I recruit and train new partners when I started, and what am I doing now? And then what role has technology played in my business since I started? So like I mentioned in that first picture, I was working off a computer then. I did most of my work when I started my business 8 years ago on my computer. And now I see myself doing the majority of that, from my phone. So just one of those ways that it's transitioned a little bit. And then the last one here is, am I open to adjusting how I have done things in the past? So whether you've been in this business, for 6 months or a year, maybe you've been in this business for a lot of years. Think about how that adjustment looks. And if you're new into this business, I want to welcome you and tell you that there has never been a better time to be in the Juice Plus business, because now is absolutely it. And this business does really evolve and change over time. So think about where you were and where you want to be. Okay, so what does it look like now? So now in our business, we have our new Juice Plus app. Amazing. We have Chat GPT. So we are using artificial intelligence for all the things. And if you aren't, I feel like you're missing out. Like, that is such a huge aspect of helping us. We have our shopping carts. We're able to easily share our links to help people through that process. We have that new office that has updates in it. It has everything that we need. We have the messenger and the texting symbol there below that. I feel like so much of our business is now done sending carts through messenger, sending carts through texting, having those conversations and building those relationships through there. And then over there on that far side, you see a variety of different social media things, but honestly, there's so many. That's just kind of a few, and not necessarily ways we're sharing Juice Plus, but just so many ways that we are involved and getting content bombarded at us, and just seeing all these different things. So things are really shifting as far as how we are intaking information, and how we're sharing our products and sharing our business. So a lot of really great things. So many of these things that we see here, I feel like are just things that we've seen roll out in the last 6 months to a year, and they've been really good. So I want to talk about connections, and what that looks like with these right here in front of us. So we have our existing customers and our existing partners. We have our past customers. Those are people who've canceled, guys. And we have our past partners, again, partners who've canceled or not renewed their membership. And then we have our new prospects, we have our new customers, and we have our new partners. So what do these connections look like with these people, in our life that we are connecting with? So the next thing that I'm going to go into is going to be showing you what some of those conversations have looked like, and where I have seen success, where my team has seen success, and just some encouragement that I feel like I can offer to you guys. So first of all, existing customers. This is a place of safety. This is a place where I personally have seen a lot of success this year. This is kind of where I started when I needed to get really brave. So this screenshot's a little bit blurry here, but we have the ability now to go into the app and see the subscription of what somebody has shipping out. I love screenshotting that subscription, and then sending them a text that sounds like this. Hey, checking in on your Juice Plus. It's scheduled to ship out later this week, and I wanted to see if you all needed adjustments. Have you tried the new superfood yet? So the company was mailing out samples. I've really liked it as an alternative to the chewables because it doesn't have the added sugar. This is a family that has adult chewables and child chewables. And then anyways, always happy to chat options. I know there's becoming more heightened awareness around nutritional depletion, especially among moms, and the significant impact that it's having on hormones, mood, and all the things. And I hope you're doing well. So this is somebody that's been a longtime customer. I know that she personally is not taking the Juice Plus that comes to her house. I also know that she's struggling with nutritional depletion. She's looking for help with hormone and mood and all of that. And I really wanted to figure out how I can connect with her. So she responded back to me and said she had not tried the new superfood and that she would like to. And I think there's a line when it comes to having samples, but one of the perspectives that I've had in these most recent years is samples to your existing customers is an investment on people that you're already getting paid on. So I felt like this is somebody who's been a customer for probably 6 years. The money that I spent to mail off this sample to her was an investment into my business of someone who's loving Juice Plus and is continuously investing month over month. So I felt like there was really value there. It also gave me a reason to connect back with her in a few weeks. But I just want you to kind of think about that, especially as we have some new products and flavors coming out in these coming months. Like, who are your existing customers that you can send something to and just say, hey, thinking about you, this is something brand new our company has. But this is something where I've seen, like I said, a lot of success here. So sending a message like this, what I have seen is a lot of my customers do in fact need to update their orders, guys. They do really appreciate being checked in on and having this offer made. So another thing that I've seen success with is sending carts. So this is another text to another existing customer. We had been talking previously about superfood. She had mentioned that it might be something that her family was interested in, her and her husband. And so I sent this text to her, and I included the cart. And I just said, this is the buy one, get one free option with the cart link, but you can also do the superfood with a free health study and get that free box as well. So the thing about sending a cart, guys, is it makes it easy for them. So it allows them to see that pricing. They can click on that link. They know exactly what it's going to cost. They don't have to navigate their website. They don't need to ask you for pricing. They can see it on that cart you sent. They can check out anytime. Most likely, I know the season of life I'm in. If you're sending me something during the day that I am interested in, most likely it's going to be after my kids are in bed that I'm truly having a chance to look at it. And I don't want to be texting somebody at like 12, midnight or 11 p.m. and being like, hey, I'm ready now. I have questions. I love that, if I have this cart that they can see, it makes it easy on them. And then the other thing is you can use this as a touch point. So have this connection that you reach out, but know that this is an opportunity for you to connect with them. Even if this may not be something that this person says yes to, it was an opportunity for me to reach out and kind of be like, hey, thinking about you and knowing that this was something that you guys had been considering. So the next thing I want to touch on is canceled customers. Does anybody have any canceled customers? Um, Goodness. It's been, I feel like these last 2 years, it's just been so tough with our turnover, trying to navigate the new technology, and just a lot of the transition that we've had in our company. So I know we all, who've been in this business for a little bit do have canceled customers. So I want you guys kind of, first of all, to make a note on this, make a list of your canceled customers and your canceled partners. You should be able to go back to old PVC reports, old genealogy, ask your upline NMD for help. If it's been in the last 2 years, you can actually see them in the office, but like start making a list of some of those that you have canceled. Okay. In the new office, you can actually see why a customer canceled. So when a customer cancels an order, they do actually have to put why. So like I went in and looked today. It's one of my least favorite activities, but like seeing that we already had 4 cancels in our organization this month, and why they canceled. So 3 of them put that they had canceled their order because they wanted to submit a new order. So that to me says me or their partner or someone needs to reach out to them and say, hey, let me help you adjust that. But look to see why they canceled. So if that's not something that you've done yet, I would really encourage you to look at that list, because that's something that's really helped me. And then be brave and reach out to connect with them. You don't have to like call them out. You don't have to be like, hey, I saw that you canceled because of this reason. But you can go ahead and say, hey, I saw that your Juice Plus was canceled. Or you can even just ask like, hey, do you need any adjustments with your Juice Plus? Maybe they'll tell you that they canceled. But be brave and reach out to them. Like, don't just let that pass on by and bury your head in the sand and not want to talk to them about it. And some of those cancels that I saw today in my organization were actually partners. And so one of them I haven't really connected with in a long time. And it was an opportunity for me to reach out and say, hey, I saw that your order was canceled. Is your family still taking Juice Plus? Do you need help with anything? So just use it as, again, another touch point. And then now is the time to circle back with cancels over the last few years. And if we have time at the end, I'm going to share a story with you guys of what happened today to me. But just know that like people are watching, and we've had a lot of cancels over these last few years. And people they do love Juice Plus. And so it is a really good opportunity. So here's some suggested verbiage. You can reach out, say, hope you've been doing well. I wanted to circle back around with you about Juice Plus. I know last year when there were a lot of digital updates, orders were canceled in the system. I feel like we're finally able to navigate everything again. So I apologize for not reaching out sooner. We have a new pre and probiotic and some summer's flavors launching soon. Always end with a question, guys. Do you have products left? Do you need help or have any questions? Don't hesitate to reach out if I can help. But always end with some kind of question to help prompt that response. Are you always going to get a response? No, but that's what I always teach my girls is if you ask a question, you're much more likely to get a response instead of just saying like, let me know if you need anything. And then this next message here is actually a message that Haley Jergaitis wrote. She's one of the leaders on my team, and you can see the verbiage is kind of similar. But just going through my past Juice Plus families and thought of y'all and how much you loved your Juice Plus routine. things got messy with those system updates. Orders got dropped, which is the truth. Apologizing again for not reaching out sooner. Like a lot of times we just didn't know how to do these connections because we didn't realize people had canceled. And then asking, like, are you guys taking anything right now? Did you run out a while back? And then offering, if you need to restart, I can help make it simple for you. So I know that these reach outs can feel hard when people have canceled, but just reaching out and connecting and making that offer is truly so important. Okay, I am going to share that story at the end if we have a little bit. I think we may have some time. But I do want to touch on new prospects, new customers, new partners. You guys, we have so many new, amazing, great things. Our app is fantastic. Our technology is so streamlined. And now is the time to be connecting. So in the U Plus Juice Plus app, we have our Success System Curiosity videos. These are fantastic. And then we have the solution videos below that. These are just a plug and play way for you to reach out, connect with people. So many good resources right here on that homepage of the app that we're seeing. There's been a lot of trainings on this, guys, so I'm not gonna, go into detail about this. I know there's been quite a few corporately led calls over these last few months about how to use these systems, but this is definitely a great option. The Juice Plus boards, their corporate update, they actually have these training calls on there, but they also have the scripts. So maybe you caught in one of those first screenshots of verbiage that I said about nutritional depletion. Like that's one of these videos is about that. One of the scripts talks about that. So utilizing that verbiage, it's really great to be able to have the scripts there. But it also has all the training videos. So if you're new to this system and trying to figure it out, that's a great place to start. And then using the app to send trackable links so that you can see the access when you click on the feed button. So you can see there that, someone clicked on the link, they visited the site, they viewed the video. All of those different things are really, really valuable when it comes to managing our businesses. But they only work, you guys, if you use them. It's kind of like taking Juice Plus. People buy a bunch of Juice Plus and they're like, yeah, I have a whole bunch in my pantry. And I'm like, but are you taking it? Are you giving it to your kids? It's such an amazing product, but if you're not consuming it, you're going to have that challenge. So same thing with our app and our technology and what we have going on. If you're not utilizing it, you guys, it's not going to work for you. So really make an effort to get into the app, to send things through here. And when you sign up a new partner, have them download the app. I signed up a new partner today, and that was how we left our last message of, hey, here's the app. I took a screenshot of it in the App Store, and I said, I'd love for you to download it, look through some of the videos on that homepage and resources, and I'd love to touch base with you later this week to answer questions. So that's going to be my next message to her. But use the technology. I really want to emphasize that. So, and then I just want to kind of touch on upcoming excitement. I know you guys are hearing this from all sorts of ways and places, but I just want to be another one here to share. We have our pink party coming up next week. That has our strawberry complete launch. Oh my gosh, you guys, every touch point that you've done over the last few months, this gives you an opportunity to circle back with them and say, I'm so excited about this. Invest in your existing customers. That are local to you, invite them to come, let them taste it. All of those things would be awesome. We have our summer sizzle, which is free partner success boxes going out when they submit a new order. That's awesome. We don't just want people to sign up as partners. We want them to sign up and put an order in. This is an incentive to get them to do that. We have our qualifiers club, which is a minimum paycheck of $350 or more if you're a QSC or above. That is an opportunity if you're a leader on this call to connect with anybody in your organization who's a QSC or above to make sure that they're aware of this. And then in June, we have our strawberry complete launching. And in July, we have our watermelon lime. Again, like there is so much that corporate is doing to support us on this journey. I just want to make sure that I emphasize leaning into this and using these as opportunities to talk with your existing customers, your canceled customers, and your new prospects that you're connecting with. So it's 8:27 my time. I guess if you were a different time zone, it would be different for you. Okay, I'm gonna come back. So I stopped sharing my screen there, I believe.
We see you.
You
And
see me. I
I
don't see
see
any
you.
of you. It's black on my end.
Oh, how weird. We see you. You look great, so don't worry about it. And I'm excited to see if anybody has some questions for Alexis, because this has been amazing.
He
And
has a great story to share.
Okay, y'all are all there now. I can see you. I do have a story to share, but if anybody has anything that you have questions on, I'm not going to answer anything like specific on the app, but if you have like verbiage questions or anything like that, I'm happy to do that. And then I do have a cool story that I'll share with y'all. Does anybody have questions?
if you do, just unmute yourself and go for it.
I have a question.
Yes.
I find that the hardest people to circle back with are my family.
Oh, absolutely.
Like my cousin, he comes and he begs me and he started and he's an attorney. He can afford it.
Okay, so I will just tell you, family is always going to be tough. And my encouragement there would be to always keep the relationship first. So if you feel like there's an opportunity for you to give them some samples, love on them, encourage them, do it. But also just know that like there's a fine line there that like it could be years and they may still just like not be open to it because it's you, like you just never know. So I don't want you to take that personally. Every person in this business will tell you that family is really really tough and difficult. I don't have any secret sauce there. I wish I did.
Well, I was going to say that he was one of the last people in my family to join, and he asked me for it. So I didn't go chasing him. Do you have any advice? Like I could, I haven't said anything to him since he dropped it. And I have a very open, honest, good relationship with him. So
I would just have a question. Just say, hey, I know that we were talking about Juice Plus. I'd love to give you more information or answer any questions. Was it still something you were interested in?
Yeah.
That's a great question to lead in with.
Talk about the new products. I'm calling you to tell you about the new things that are going on with Juice Plus, and you have some adjustments you'd like to make to
Yeah. Ask them a question,
regimen?
like get them engaged, something to get them to respond back to you and tell you how they're feeling about it.
Thank you.
Good
I
question.
think also a good question to say, at one point you were super excited about Juice Plus. I can't remember what it was that you saw in this, and let them tell their own truth about what they liked. And sometimes they'll end up selling themselves. If they say it instead of you saying it, way more powerful.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Any other questions?
I have a question. This is General. I noticed that I've sent out the solution to your nutritional gap. And I noticed when I send that out, I have a lot of people that have 5% of that video watched. And I was just wondering, is there any one video that you notice that when you send it out, you only have a percentage of it watched?
I haven't noticed that. Bridge the
Okay.
Gap is honestly like my favorite video to share. But what I have noticed, and I know this is true for like, especially my generation, like we just don't watch videos. Like we think we're going to watch it, but then we're like busy and we got things going on. And so like that can be a tough one to nail somebody down to get them to watch it. But I do think this is a great system that we have. And the verbiage that they're giving us is great. The content is good. So I don't have a solution there, General. I don't have like a specific one.
Okay, thank you.
I just want to say happy birthday, Jimro.
Thank you.
I was going to say that I had success with Stride for Five, where I followed up when someone had not watched the video and simply just sent them my cart and said, okay, this is the cart in case you're ready to order. And
Just go for it.
I said nothing about the videos. And sure enough, within an hour and a half, and I sent 3 different ones because I gave her 3 samples. So she wants 100% of the superfoods, 40% of the luminate, and 40% of the other. I was happy. Now,
Send in the cart, guys. Send in the cart. There we go. She's got it.
Well, I would assume that if you're, especially at a generation that doesn't like videos, make sure it's a short video, sometimes only a couple minutes long, and don't waste your time sending a really long video to them.
Yeah, that's definitely.
I'll say that because sometimes I see when the videos are like 2 minutes or even longer than like 90 seconds, I'm like, oh my God. I don't have 90 seconds to sit and listen to this until it's, 11:30 at night. And then I'm tired.
Okay, I want to wrap up. I do want to tell you guys this story, even though I know we're already kind of over on time. I just want to encourage you guys to keep having those connections with people, not just about Juice Plus, but like connecting with those canceled customers and talking to them about, how life is going and things like that as well. I had somebody who'd been a partner in my organization about 5 years ago. She reached out, we connected today, and she just said, I'm really interested in getting my family started on Juice Plus again. Is that something you can help me with? And I was like, yes. Yes, I would love to. I'm so excited, right? Is that not the best message to get? So I kind of had asked some of those questions of, like, what are you thinking for yourself? Are you thinking you and the kids? Do you have a product in mind or a budget in mind? Like, what can I help you with? Was able to identify pretty quickly that she'd be a good partner prospect, especially because she'd been a partner before. So she kind of had an idea of what that looked like, and just said, look, this is what you're planning to order. If you ordered this as well, we could get you that first promotion, and it'd be a really great opportunity. So I was going to send her the carts, and in the cart add the partner. But I'll tell you guys, even though she has not been a partner for 4 years, it automatically reverted her to her original partner. So I called corporate right away. So just know that this is something that could happen. Corporate said, yeah, we see her in the system. We see that she hasn't had an active order in 4 years. We do see that she's still connected to her original partner. And we do have to have her verify that like she wants to be with you. And I was like, all right, I'm texting her right now. I'm going to 3-way her in. So we called and they were able to verify that she did in fact want to be a partner with me. And they said it could take up to 10 minutes. Did not take 10 minutes. She clicked on that same link again, and now it populated with my information. We were able to get those carts submitted, and she is a new partner plus, guys. Just that is someone that like I should have connected with because she was a canceled partner. She loved her Juice Plus. Like, I'm really fortunate that she did reach out and connect with me today. But I just want that to be your encouragement that like there are so many people that love our products, and for one reason or another, I don't know why she canceled, but I'm so glad that I was able to serve her family today. Go ahead, Carolyn.
So, Alexis, maybe you can go through, you can't put in a cart to become a partner.
Yes, you
Yeah.
That's not a, that's a link. You can create a cart for someone to become a partner and buy stuff. Okay, tell me how
Yep.
you do it.
So you just go to, like, I put her product in the cart and then I went to become a partner and I put that in the cart. So the very first cart link I sent her, that's the one that she filled out. So she did it was the partner application and her first order were in that first link. It is new. Beth just commented it did just start. I knew about it because yesterday on the call, they specifically told us to do it that way. They said to do them together when they do their first order. So that's the only way I knew that is because I was on that call yesterday. But it is an easy solution, an easy way to do it. Okay, guys. It's been an honor, always. Over to you, Nikki. What's next?
Alexis, it was a really great call. I'm thanking you so much. I'm really hoping that you guys took good notes. But if you didn't and you got distracted, you can watch it again. It'll be posted on the Facebook Heat team and on Cotton Club Turn Up the Heat. So you can see it again. And if you want to take some pictures because you didn't get them before, you can do it while you're watching it. You can stop the YouTube and actually get some of that information that Alexis shared. Fabulous. I can't believe 5 kids all under the age of 11. Yikes. And you do all this, you guys. She does all this. So again, thank you so much, Alexis.
Thank you, Alexis.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Big
Great
gratitude.
job.
Great call, Alexis.
Thank you,
Awesome
Alexis.
call.
Thank you.
Thank you.